In ancient times, the Roman philosopher Seneca said, "If one does not know to which port one is sailing, then no wind is favorable." So what does this mean, and why would it be important when it comes to you creating a life that matters to you, a life you love living? Hi, I'm Mary Morrissey. I'm the author of 2 best-selling books, No Less Than Greatness and Building Your Field of Dreams, which became a PBS special. I'm also the founder of Life Mastery Institute. So many of us feel dissatisfied with our lives. We know what we don't want. We often speak about what we don't want. We wonder how long it's going to take for what we don't want to go away. But ask someone what they do want, where they really do want to go, what they are absolutely sure about, what they would love their life to be, and many people will say, well, I don't know for sure. I've never really thought so much about what I really want, I just know what I don't want. I've been training individuals and working with people in transformation for over 30 years, helping people all over the world create results that they love and change results that have been there for a long time about what they don't want. If you don't have a clear vision for what you would really love, then you have no clear destination. If you don't have a clear vision for what you would love to have, to be, to do, then you're cutting yourself off from some of the capacity that you actually have to change those results that you don't like, that you're sure you don't want anymore. So without a clear destination, you're actually living a life, rather than by design, you're living a life by default. And it doesn't really matter where you go or what comes at you, because you're adrift. You don't have a clear destination in mind. As Seneca says, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Because if you don't know where you want to end up, and you're on a ship, you don't know how to set the sails, you don't know how to turn the rudder. You're just being tossed and turned by everything that's coming at you. Now, we live in a world today where there is so much coming at you, that just managing what's coming at you can be more than a full-time job, and you can actually feel very, very busy, and yet you're not making forward momentum and progress in ultimately what really matters in the short amount of time you have called your life. So imagine you go out of the house today, and you go get in your car, and you have all the power in that car, you have keys, you have air in the tire, you have a tank full of gas, and you have roads going everywhere. But you don't know where you want to end up. All the roads going everywhere, all the power in the car, and the amount of time you have to devote to this trip cannot produce a result you really want unless you have a clear destination where you want to end up. It might be the grocery store, it might be your mom's house, it might be the office, but you would never get in a car unless you're out for a Sunday drive without a clear destination in mind. And even then, if it's a Sunday drive, the clear destination is the fun of exploring. You have a clear destination. And yet many people will go years in their life without a clear destination in mind. There are 4 key areas where if you just keep breathing, 4 key areas of life. You just keep breathing, you're going to produce results. Not maybe, absolutely. Just keep breathing and you're going to have results in health and relationships and vocation and time and money freedom. And you can measure those results. You can measure your results right now. Being unclear of where you want to end up a year from now, 2 years, 3 years from now, and you will be adrift on the sea of possibility without a clear answer to the things you would really love, not because you don't have the capability and not because you don't have the potential, but you didn't have the awareness of a clear destination in mind. You didn't have a clear place you wanted to end up. Being clear on what you want to create for yourself in your life means that you can set your sails and harness the wind. You can know which direction to go. You know how to hold the rudder so that you can actually end up in the place you would really love to end up in your life. Now, if you don't know what it is that you would really love, start looking at the areas of where you've been noticing some longing or some discontent. What have you been longing for? What do you wish could be another way? What are you frustrated with and tired of? Notice those are actually signals from the very power breathing you, from life itself, designed to wake you up and say, hey, you were meant for more than this. Don't settle here, but get a clear picture. I gave you an intelligence. Get a clear picture here of what you would love to end up, where you would love to end up, and the results in your life. I'm not saying you figure out how right now. You don't start with how. You start with what. The question is, what would I love in my life? That helps you design an endpoint. To the sailor who has no destination in mind, no wind is favorable. That's no longer you, because now you're going to design a dream, a life that you would truly love living. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please go ahead and share it with somebody you care about. And for more proven and step-by-step strategies on how you can create a life that we've just been talking about, a life you would love living, then go ahead and click on the link below and download a free copy of an ebook that I've written for you. It's called Stronger Than Circumstances. And there you will learn 3 proven, simple, but highly effective methods for overcoming fear and limitations and even procrastination in achieving your dreams.